Guys, welcome back to my channel. So, for the last few days, an interesting story has been developing in Thiruvananthapuram Airport, Kerala, where a British Navy F-35B was forced to land, or rather was stranded, on 14th June, which was also a Saturday, last Saturday to be exact, and it was forced to land at the Thiruvananthapuram Airport due to low fuel and an engine failure. The pilot, who is being referred to as Mike, so he was part of a military exercise and he took off from HMS Prince of Wales, which was stationed at the Arabian Sea. And then, due to adverse weather, he couldn't go back to the ship. And so he had to request a landing. This is being said to be an emergency landing. So, as we can see from the image, the CISF has been deployed. So, this aircraft has been parked at the bay number 4 of the airport. Yes. So it landed in Thiruvananthapuram with special permission from central government and Air Force. Is parked in bay number 4 of the airport. The CISF has been put in heavy security. Yes. So as you can see in this image, being guarded by the CISF. Yeah. Now the thing is that this aircraft has been literally stranded in the airport for the last 6 days, 7 days today. Now, the British Navy did send technical experts, and so basically they sent a team and a replacement pilot whose name's Freddie, who's come to take the plane back, and 3 technicians were staying at the airport emergency medical center. Now, this is the basic news, but let's hear what EDTV has to say here.
The F-35, remember, is still stuck at the Kerala airport. It has been stuck for the last 6 days here. What we can also tell you is that the Royal Navy declined the offer that was given to them so far.
There appear to be serious problems with the aircraft's hydraulic system. There are local reports suggesting some kind of engine issues as well. And as a result of this F-35, one of the most advanced aircraft ever built, and certainly in operation today, is stuck on the ground.
So this is the news that has been coming out. Everyone's been covering it. Now, the thing is, obviously, social media, as usual, has started speculations and, a lot of memes. So this is the first one.
Today, we're going to explore the technology that makes the F-35 a fifth-generation fighter. Now, to be fifth-generation, an aircraft must possess certain differentiating capabilities.
They have sped up the footage.
Stealth. Today,
yeah, that's the thing. People are claiming that Indians have probably, we have probably found out how to a UK F-35 fighter jet made an unexpected landing in Kerala. So this landing was a genuine detour or a subtle test of India's radar capabilities. UK F-35 stealth jet ran low on fuel and landed in Kerala on June 14, but India's radar, part of its cutting-edge IACCS network, detected it in real time. For a stealth aircraft, that's no small feat. Yeah, I mean, we do have a very advanced radar system developed by the DRDO. Probably they detected this plane, and that is why it was forced to land. The fact that we could, I mean, if indeed it happened, and if indeed the Indian Air Force or the Indian radar teams, if they were able to track this aircraft in real time, and were able to, I'm sure the aircraft, the pilot in the aircraft, Mike, he must have, realized that he got picked up by the Indian radars. But at the same time, that success could be, problematic for us, because now the British know that we have this capability. And if the British know, that means that the entire world will know this. So yes, maybe the British Navy was just trying to test us out. And if the British are testing us out, then which means the Americans will be getting their reports and everything. So as a result, we have this meme. So Indians are fighting off the temptation, and F-35 is, as you can see. Breaking news, F-35 has been stolen from Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. Reports say this operation was led by Mujifrin and his comrades. The US made F-35 stealth jet in which claimed that can't detect on radar was detected on Indian radar, parked in Kerala airport since last 6 days. Somebody listed it on OLX. F-35B fighter jet, 4 billion USD. Lady doctor driven, neighbors envy, automatic parking, automatic gun to destroy traffic violators. Yeah. India is not for beginners. F-35 at Thiruvananthapuram International Airport, Kerala, India. Your pilot is wearing Kerala lungi with banyan. They don't like to leave Kerala. Ah, if you know, you know. So for those of you who might not know this, this is Rajkumar Saab, and he was one of the very amazing actors of India. And this was from one of his films called Tiranga. So this was Nana Patekar's one of the first films where people got to know about Nana Patekar and his acting prowess. So yeah, the film is called Tiranga, and right after this scene, basically, yeah. So these are the missiles, and he baits this guy, and he throws away his pipe. It explodes, and using the smoke screen as a cover, Rajkumar Sir goes and removes the fuse conductors. What's the fuse conductor? I have no idea, but the fuse conductors of the missiles, due to which the missiles don't fly. Yes, then now the missiles will malfunction. And so that's the scene. Yes. So only smoke comes out. Yes, the fuse conductors. Genda Swami. So this is the scene basically. Yeah, so look, we might be making a lot of jokes, but this actually happened. While UK left an F-35 in India for almost a week, a group of activists sneak up into largest RAF base, Bryce Norton in UK, with bicycles and damage two RAF aircraft and leaving their marks with red paint. Sorry state of affairs. Yeah, so how much paint did they bring with them? Are the British security forces so incompetent? This couldn't have happened without their knowledge. I mean, how did these two guys enter such a highly guarded? I'm assuming it's a highly guarded airbase. So how do these two kids? It seems like they are kids. They broke into a British Air Force base and vandalized two planes with red paint. Let's watch this video. Cotton with cycles. How much paint were they carrying? Was there no one guarding the planes or anything? How did these guys enter? Something seriously wrong with Britain right now. Something seriously wrong with the British people. Look at this one. They're using fish and chips to lure the British pilot out. Anyway, so this news is still developing, and I've read somewhere that there's an international law uh, which states that if an aircraft is stranded in a sovereign country for more than 5 days or 6 days, then the country in question they can claim the aircraft for themselves. So, is this a way to give the Indian Air Force an F-35? Just to try it out, test it out, or something like that. Maybe they're trying to sweeten the deal because already the Americans they tried to sell us the F-35. Like, हाँ तो चिपकाने की कोशिश तो किए थे उन्होंने F-35 हम लोगों को और दूसरी तरफ से you have Russia who are also trying to sell their Su-57 aircraft. So maybe this is a new way of letting the Indian Air Force have an F-35. You know, just to sweeten the deal. So, okay, try it out and find out. You know? Like, you know, how these second-hand bike market, how they sell bikes. Like they'll say, "Arey, stop, come, you ride it for a while," and they'll give you the key. Oh, yes, go take a spin, keep it for a few days, and then you let me know. But the thing is that Americans are really not that desperate, right, to make a sale. I don't know. Maybe they are. Let's say if any Russian jets now get stranded, then we'll find out. So let's see. The story is still developing. So let's see where it leads.